What is up, guys? Drew Martin here with the MLB rundown for Sunday's action. Afternoon affair for this one in the NL Central. And if you can't tell, I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a little bit later here on Saturday. So quoting the overnight lines, one that I just bet in town here at plus 115 underdog. It's a little bit later on Saturday, watching some college football action, and just took a break and broke down the Sunday MLB action. So always like to get it out ahead of the betting markets here, hopefully get a good number. We'll see what it ends up going off at first pitch. Afternoon affair between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. I like the Cubs plus 115. They're throwing Alex Mills, and Hauser's going for the Milwaukee Brewers. A couple reasons why I'm going after this matchup. Hauser 1-4 on the year. He's given up 10 earned runs in his last 2 starts, 18 earned runs in his last 4 starts, and 25 earned runs in his last 6 starts. It really hasn't been going all that well for him this season. And his last time out against the Chicago Cubs, they saw him very well. I mean, the numbers weren't all that great, but more of the metrics here. 50% hard hit rate against him his last time out versus this Cubs lineup. And the Cubs pitcher, Alex Mills, he's a guy that doesn't really throw that hard. Wouldn't wow you just watching him. But to tell you the truth, I think he's a pretty underrated pitcher. His last time out versus Cincinnati, actually, he went 6 innings, didn't give up 1 earned run. And his last time out versus the Milwaukee Brewers, if you're just kind of box score handicapping this one, I'd watch out, pump the brakes on it. It was on August 14th. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 earned runs. But here's the thing, and I watched almost every pitch of this game because I bet it, and I was on the other side. And actually, I think, you could make the argument it wasn't really the right play at that time because he was cruising. He was gliding through this Milwaukee Brewers lineup and then just got into a little bit of trouble and hung a changeup against Christian Yelich, and sure enough, gave up a home run. And that was really the only difference in that game, and it was Woodruff going for the Brewers. That's why I did bet Woodruff back then. But with these two lineups now, I mean, you could make the argument the Brewers are playing better ball, but still, they're the 26th ranked lineup against righties. The Cubs see righties a lot better than that, and the Cubs have a slight bullpen advantage now. Their bullpen arms have been playing a lot better of recent. So overall, I think the Chicago Cubs, first place NL Central Chicago Cubs, catching plus 115. If you're new to betting money lines in MLB, plus 115, you risk $100 to win 115 if they win at the window. So I think it's a great bet here with the underdog Chicago Cubs plus 115 over the Milwaukee Brewers Sunday afternoon action. I'm Drew Martin on Twitter at DrewMartinBets. Huge shout out to OddsChecker for making these videos happen. Check them out, oddschecker.com. Guys, best of luck if you're tailing. Let's cash with the Chicago Cubs plus 115.